Megacast TV, your channel of choice. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Hello, it's only me, and welcome to another episode of Megacast TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell to keep up to date with the uploads of videos. We upload to YouTube every Monday at 8, and please search Megacast TV to find us on Facebook. I'm joined as always by my co-host extraordinaire, Trace. Hello, Trace. How are you? Have you had a good week?
I'm very good, Jake. Very tired. I've been doing new things. Have you been watching my lives?
I have. Do you want to tell us all about that?
Well, I decided, Jake, I wasn't going to be a recluse anymore, and only I could do it. And I don't want to be codependent anymore, so I'm getting out there all on my own, and I'm doing it every day. Some days a bit harder than others, but I'm getting there.
That is absolutely fantastic. I'm really pleased. Do keep us up to date with how things are going. I think there's another interview there, Trace.
I think there might be, darling.
We're also joined today by Mussi, who is a medium, and we're here to grill her and ask her some questions. So, hello, Mussi. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Jake. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, my darling. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
I first met Mussi, Jake, in Pal Talk.
Oh, wow, you're an old pal talker, are you?
I am, yes.
Do you still go on it?
No.
No.
No, we don't either. We tried a month or so ago, but it's all changed and it's not good now. Okay, what got you started in mediumship?
I was born this way. I first started bringing my mediumship out when I started Pal Talk. And I met like-minded people like yourself, Trace, way back 19 years ago.
I know, it's a long time, isn't it?
It is 19
So
years ago.
that was going to be another question. How long have you been doing this then as a professional?
It all depends what you mean as a professional. Because on Pal Talk, it was sort of like for fun. And then it was a case of I started going out there and advancing myself about 9 years ago. Properly going out there and doing what's needed to be done.
So that's good. Have you ever had any awkward readings? Like you think, oh, I wish, I shouldn't have done that, or I shouldn't be doing this, or people that have just like complained or made you feel uncomfortable?
Loads. You do find those people that don't understand how you read and how you bring through the messages or bring through spirit. And if it's not what they want, they complain that it was not good enough. And I try and rectify that, but it's still not good enough for them because it's not what they wanted to hear.
That leads me on nicely to my next question then. So how do you connect to spirit? Because there are different ways, obviously.
I connect to my guides, spirit, and true higher source. That's how when I come in front of a computer, or if I'm speaking to somebody on the phone, or wherever I am, and spirit come forward, and that's how it starts. I try and stop myself for doing that and have some me time, but when I'm in front of the computer, they decided to come forward. And
so that tends to be for them then, that's like she's open for business. They see the computer, they know that's when you're going to be working, and that's when they come forward. Fabulous.
So do you see and hear spirit, or?
Yes, but it's not just when it comes to hearing, it's not just hearing in your ears, it's what comes in your mind also. They talk to you in both ways so that you can understand them. I do at times get them screaming in my ear, going, "You're not listening to me. Can you hear me?" And I turn around and go, "Okay, what would you like to say to me?" And they have to repeat it. But yeah, when they come in my mind, I get, it's like a motion picture. It's like a video that's being played, and that's how they communicate to show you and guide you what they want you to tell others. And it's, I pick up on ailments, I feel people's pains, so
Oh,
I'm able to know not just what the spirits felt like when they were on the earth plane, but to what a person I'm sitting in front of is feeling also.
okay, so that's an empath ability. That's fabulous.
I get that too because I'm clairsentient, so I totally understand that. What about when you visit like older buildings, or you're just out for the day, or do you get anything? You suddenly, I don't know, go in an old pub or something, or a museum.
It's worse for me going into a cemetery. I can't go into a cemetery.
Really?
I can't go in
Why?
one.
Why?
It's when I'm going to a funeral, it's a case of they're like, right, okay, she's here, that person's there. We want to communicate to that person. We've got a message for them. Oh, we need to speak to that. So I'm getting bombarded
Uh-huh.
so many spirits coming forward and going, "It's for me, I'm ready. Here we go." And I'm like,
When,
"Ah."
when all you want to do is just be present. So, do you have problems asking them to step away, or
I take my hearing aids out.
So they know then that'd be their signal to them, stop, please, I've had enough. Because I always was able just to say stop, and they'd know I meant business then.
Yeah, it's a case of like, no, I walk away. Well, I can't walk away, I'm in the wheelchair, but I walk away. Going into old buildings, I went and did a ghost hunt one night into a place up in Edinburgh. And I was getting all different things. I was burning up, my face was red, as though that I was burnt. And with people known with Edinburgh that certain witches were burnt up at Clotton Hill.
Okay.
And what I was feeling and what I was getting is as though that I was one of those witches. And I gave a name and everything. And the person that had brought me along, no, that's wrong. Can't be right. Not everybody gets what they're told off of books or anything like that. So yeah, it was complicated, but I love going into buildings when I can get into them.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And that's the thing, isn't it? And that's the thing I always hated with when I practiced mediumship, was the fact that they try to pigeonhole you and make everybody the same. And if you don't read exactly the same way as the other mediums, you're not good enough. They forget we're all unique. We all have this gift and we all develop it differently. And that's okay. Yep. Because I know from the reading you gave me the other day, wow, from seeing you as a very beginner, a fledgling as we call it, to the other day, you are just phenomenal now. You just get out there and you do it. You smash it. So proud of you, because it's great for me to have seen your journey.
It's not only that, you promised someone that you would go out there and enjoy life, and you've been doing it all week.
I have, darling. And you didn't tell me that bit. That's crafty. But you said my dad was there, and I very, very much felt my dad's presence this week. He's been huge in just kicking my bum and saying, you know what, it's time now, girl. You've got to live a bit.
Yeah, very much so.
So, for the benefit of anybody watching who knows absolutely nothing about being a medium and spiritual, do you think that it just comes as something natural? I know you said that you felt like you were born that way, but you must have had to develop that. And how long did that development take?
Well, from the very, very early stages, about 19 years ago, I wasn't to the point of secure enough to bring anything out and believe and trust in myself. I had second doubt, and the more I was around Trace and everybody, they twisted my arm to bring my emotions out and express that to what I was getting and to how to channel and open up, because it's not just a case of light on, light off. You gotta work at it. You gotta work and do your basics before you even think about getting into the spiritual side of things.
That's right. You have to learn to open up safely and protect yourself. And there is a lot of work, isn't there, Mussi? You're dead right.
Yeah, there is a lot of work. You've got to learn those steps. You can't just go straight in and say, hey, I'm a medium, I can do this, and not go get the grounding, the protection, knowing that you can and should close down at the end of the night and open up when you're ready, open up.
So, as much as we all now dislike Pal Talk as it was a good training ground for you.
It was. Back then, it was fantastic. We had a great bunch of people back then. And we all got along. There was none of this
Ego.
he said, she said sort of thing, attacking everybody.
Because back then, Jake, there was some great people. We had Mussi, we had Jill, there was Mags, Happy Mags, there was Cheryl, there was Philip, you know, there was Simon. There was so many good people in there now. And as we found a couple of months ago when we tried to go back in, it's all drama now. Everybody's teams just wants the drama. There's no support and lifting people up. It's about, I'm better than you. It's all ego, drama, and like you said, this attacking of people. And for me, it's about nurturing somebody and letting them develop and being successful in their own right and giving them that, you know, that support just to get out there and do what they're supposed to be doing. And you were lucky because you were in that age, that era when that was going on. And look at you now. I can't believe it. I can't believe how good you are now. I really can't. I'm so proud of you.
Well, as you say, that back then we had the support, and it's as though that sometimes nowadays I feel nowadays that it's a case of this is how you talk, this is what you do. It's like reading a script, and you gotta follow it. It's from back when I opened up fully to where it is nowadays. It's totally different. It's as though that back then it was peaceful. You were able to
do it
in.
Yeah, and to do it your own way and be unique, and that was okay. And like you said, now if you don't fit into the pigeonhole, they don't want to know.
Yeah, very much so.
So, have you ever read Anybody Famous?
Have I read Anybody Famous? No.
Yeah, no. It was just a question that popped into my mind. I just thought I'd ask.
I can't think.
You can't think. Okay.
Probably not.
How many readings do you do a week, Mussi? Are you doing it professionally now, or do you just do like friends, or?
It depends. It depends on my energy. because I have health issues, so I've got to be balanced in both ways to be able to get out there, because I connect via energy, and if I'm not feeling well, I can't reach in to somebody else's energy when they're not 100%, because I get what they, yes, at the end of the night, I don't have it no more once I finish the reading, but I still get those complaints of what they've got and what spirit had. It's like, it's not all of that, it's when I open the doors, that's it. They all come in.
Floodgates.
Yeah. Even if I'm connecting to someone, it's a case of I'm getting there first, get out of the way. And I bring through someone that's not meant to be there in the first place.
What's your opinion on the spiritualist church then, Mussi?
I went to a spiritualist church. And I recognised from, even though it was over the internet, Pal Talk was in a way like my church, to where I was taught the way I was able to take a piece of one person and communicate and sort of really say, like, okay, I could use that and be able to use it and turn it my way, to where I went to a spiritualist church near me, and boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Wasn't for you.
The person that was doing the spiritualist church had an ego the size of the moon. She did past life regression through looking through a book, and she had epilepsy, and she put someone under. Now, with all due respect to her, I know with what I was taught on Pal Talk, that if you've got epilepsy and you took a bad turn and you've already put that person through, they've got to wait back in that whatever time they're in until they come out with the epilepsy fit to be able to in that way. And it was just all wrong for me. And I explained that. And then also with the pendulum, you've got to work one way. No, your guides will tell you which way you're able to work and what for yes and no. It's what your energy, your guides come in. No, it was her way or the highway.
That was my next question then. What sort of, do you use any tools other than your mind?
I do have tools, but I don't need them.
Right.
They're just cluttering up the house.
I get them. Tools are a great, like tarot and that, it's a great starter to help you focus and get the discipline. But once you're reach a certain level, then it automatically happens and you don't need them to come in with, do you?
Well, all tools are used with the energy. And it's a case of believing and trust, not just your intuition, but believing and trusting that the information that you get from the higher source comes through, and the cards are just something to look at.
Yeah.
Is what I feel. It's what I was brought up to believe in. And the same with a pendulum. It's a tool. Like, I do have pendulums. I have my tiger's eye somewhere around here, unless it's dropped down the back. Yes, it's dropped down the back of.
So do you use crystals? Do you believe in crystals, Moss?
I have 5 boxes of crystals up in my loft.
Do you leave your crystal ball out though?
Just...
Yeah. And look at all the dream catchers, Jake.
I know, that's what prompted me to ask about the tools, really, because obviously I could see the background. So
She's always been into her dream catchers. If you ask her, she's got a dream catchers to show you the tattoo on her arm. She's got a dream catcher.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yes, I've got them everywhere. I've dream catchers everywhere in my living room. I've got one beside me, and I've got little ones there. So yeah,
And wolves, isn't it, Mussi?
Yeah, I've got my wolf totem.
Well, it's been absolutely amazing, Mussi, talking to you and the experiences that you've had. It's something that I think we can all take something away from, you know. I think because that's what not just us, but what you do as well is about taking whatever you need from whatever you get, if that makes sense, and just using that little piece of information.
Yeah, it don't just go off of just one person that you see and you look to. It's a case of, if it doesn't resonate for you, then it shouldn't be for you.
Right.
Totally get that, Moss. And it's been such an honour, and thank you so much for giving us some time and talking with us tonight. I feel very honoured to have had you with us.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
Yes, Mussi, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We upload videos every Monday at 8 p.m. here on YouTube. Hit the notification bell to keep up to date with the uploads. I'm going now. Bye.
Remember, guys, be bold, be beautiful, and always be unique. I'll catch you soon.
Bye.
Kaiser, you'll have to edit this, Jake. Kaiser, stop. If you're going to start nagging, go to Mark, because I can't do with that in the background. Right. I think I'm done.
I'm really pleased about that.
Blooper.
It is, yes. That'll be on the end.
I thought it would be. He does this to me, Moss.
Oh dear, I've got too many things.
Don't say good evening.
I know, I've written it out, don't worry. It's all good. Right, you ready?
Yes.
We're also joined today by a medium who goes by the name of Mussi. So we're going to...
That's a blooper.
Megacast TV, your channel of choice. Please like, share, and subscribe.